What's up, guys? It's Nate here. I'm going to start coming at you guys with something that I'm going to call Tailgate Talks with Nate. So on today's episode of Tailgate Talks with Nate, I'm going to give you guys a review on these socks right here. As you guys who listen to our channel, you know that we are sponsored and partnered with Sofsocs. Sofsocs is an American-owned company. They're veteran-owned, and they make a compression fitting sock that forms to your feet. And they hug your foot in all the right places. They are a toe sock, and we absolutely love them. Their motto is kill it or will it. So they are awesome, and we have really enjoyed them. What's special about these pair of socks right here was this was the first pair of socks that I got from Sofsocs. When I first got them and put them on, they felt great. They naturally take a little bit of time to get used to putting onto your feet because each toe has its own sock essentially. And what's special about these, other than these were the first pair, is I now have 200 miles logged on these socks right here. And what I found through these is the durability of these socks is unmatched. I have an awkward big toe and it almost kind of scoops up. And so every single pair of socks that I've worn for an extended period of time has worn a hole in the top of the toe. And these have not. And if you can see here, the only thing that you can see that is different with this sock is that the color has slightly changed on these. The fabric still feels comfortable when you put it onto your foot. You can obviously tell that they've been washed a ton and they're slightly bleached, but there's no holes in them whatsoever. And the only part that's bleached actually is the black part that's on the forefoot and the heel. So just a good testament to Sofsocs and their actual durability, and that they will stand up to whatever you put them through. I have worn these on, I have specifically worn this pair of socks on all my runs for the last 200 miles. So that is awesome. So I will continue to love and support Sofsocs and the product that they are making and producing. So with that, I also want to talk about some key features with the Sofsocs and what they do for your foot. If you look here, you can see that there's actually some stitched ridges here on the ball of your foot and also on the outward part by your pinky toe. Ryan and I both love and wear Ultra running shoes because of the wide toe box and allow your foot to kind of splay. They're very comfortable. It's what works for us. And more specifically, we've been running in the Torn 7s. And so it's been a great shoe, love the shoe, and I don't plan on changing the shoe that I'm running in right now. So these socks have a good protection right here on both sides of your foot. When your foot does splay out, it kind of helps brace against that shoe to prevent blistering and rubbing there. Also has kind of a reinforced heel where the material changes a little bit and it's a little bit thicker in the bottom of your heel here. And you also have kind of a raised tab in the back. So as you know, most shoes on the ankle part kind of come up and there's like a lip. So that way your Achilles tendon doesn't rub up against the bottom of the shoe. Some shoes I've had, you'll run into that where it rubs the back of your Achilles tendon. So if you have that type of shoe, this sock will help kind of mitigate that issue as well. They come up just high enough to protect your ankle from the tongue of your shoe as well. So that way you don't get any rubbing there at all. And then the last thing, and probably one of my favorite features, is that there's also more protection here on the arch of your foot. And so what's special about these is that the material is very stretchy. It's almost like a TED stocking, if you're familiar with what those are. And it's very compression. It really hugs your foot nicely. And what that allows your foot to do is, while your foot is in the shoe, it feels more like a foot in a shoe versus a foot sock in a shoe. So it kind of becomes more, instead of having 3 parts there, it feels like you have 1 part. And your foot is able to do what it naturally does and allow your foot to splay and all the tarsals in your foot to be able to perform and do what it needs to do. So please go and check them out. Try them. Just go get you 1 pair if you're into running, or even if you're not into running. I wore the different pair of socks actually while I was out training and working in firefighter work boots, which are just a leather boot. They're not really that great for your feet. But I wore these socks all day in those, sweating them, and they kept my foot feeling rather dry. They don't feel spongy and soft after sweating all day. and they have been an absolute lifesaver for keeping my feet healthy to be able to do the things that I want to do. So you can click on the bio of this video, or you can check them out at sofsocs.com. And we also have a discount code if you guys are interested in trying a pair of these, and that discount code is SUFFER10. So please support them, try them out, and let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions at all about the sock, please feel free to reach out to me, and I can get you in touch with Sofsocs if it's a question that I can't answer. So we love you guys, and as always, suffer up.